Going?
Go.
Okay. Hey, we're just gonna tell you this is our truck. I got it loaded with corn. That's an auger that dumps the corn in the grain truck there. I got these two strings there, and actually I had some bats hanging on it from Halloween. My dad, when he come by, we tied a little plastic monkey on there, and basically I got a small corn head for a large combine, and that auger's wider, and you can literally dump the grain on the other side of the truck, which is bad because then you got to clean it up. And so I had my kids do that because I did it one night there. My bats disappeared, and but that's why I have them strings there, because it marks the edge of the truck. So we're going to swing right around and start up the combine and start shelling corn in this field.
Shut the door yet?
Yeah, go ahead and shut the door.
I guess that's it.
Let me get her good and tight.
Okay.
Okay. We always close the grain auger because in these fields there's trees, and if you have it out, you knock it off, and there's people that always hits these power poles. And yes, I did. My dad did that once. Did I come close to doing it? Probably a couple times. I think the bats might have got caught on a tree or something. And the other thing that I always do is put my parking brake on. So we got all these little things. I'll turn the separator on. This is a rotary combine. That's the header. And the reason that buzzers are on, my speed is too slow. And the reason the straw chopper sensor don't come on is I don't have it hooked up. But this is my first farm I started farming on, and this is where I got help. And that's why I want to do geoengineering out here. My landlord did not like Monsanto and what was going on. And I didn't think they was that bad, but I don't know now, because now that I know more about geoengineering, and I found out they make aluminum resistant seeds. Put two and two together and connect the points, or the dots. There's a lot of things that we need to investigate. And all I'm asking is everybody take the time to investigate, talk about it. People roll their eyes in the back of their head. Move on, because if they don't even want to take the time, or they're too lazy, they go and ask somebody else, and somebody will just give you a question or whatever. Being there, and there's people like that all the time. I remember working for a brick company and trying to get the right address. Well, sometimes there wasn't there, and you'd ask the contractor working on the house, and they say, yeah, you put the bricks off and it wasn't right. So we used to ask, give them a wrong number, and they would tell us the right number. So, oh, that is the right place I need, you know. So he almost had to trick people to find out if he had the right number of the house. And that's the thing. Some people will tell you anything you want to hear. If you want to hear it's not for true, you'll get that answer. So, but unfortunately, geoengineering is very much real. They're talking about it in Congress right now. It can't be ignored. People, your lives are very much at risk because the aluminum's in your bloodstream. It's giving you high blood pressure. You can take hair samples or blood tests to find out if you got toxic aluminum in you. And this is one of the materials there. We know who's manufacturing and selling it to the government. There's a gal on the website that's talking about that she worked there and had all the documentations of the aluminum stuff being used. So we need to get, military people, a lot of people involved to speak up, open up. People are, because we're running out of time. We had 15,000 scientists the other day sign a paper that says we're in trouble. And I'd like to know the names of these people. But we have this one guy I've run across YouTube videos. His name's Guy McPherson, and he was saying the ozone was shot, and we only have maybe 8 or 10 years left. And his last video was kind of disturbing because he's talking about weeks and days. I'd love to talk to this guy. Apparently he's got a lot of information that has some truth to it. But I'm a farmer and I have to have hope and faith. We plant these crops every year knowing, having faith that they come up. And I intend to do it in the future. And farmers are caretakers. And I want to take care of this land. I want to take care of the family. And protect my country. And what made America great was this land. Everybody came here from a piece of ground to raise their family on. And these government corporations are finding ways to take it away. Dairy farmers are losing money and going broke because the big corporations like Walmart are buying up milk, selling it, trying to hurt other grocery stores so they keep getting bigger. So monopolies have went too far. You can't give one big corporation a big tax break and make all the other small businesses pay full taxes. So I'm hoping that Donald Trump can fix that. And he needs to do a lot more work on a lot of things. Our farm bill needs to be changed so more farmers can be farming and get less corporations. The less people involved in farming, the more control that another corporation has over your food and the quality of food. And having the right biologicals in the food and that getting into the point of growing commodities instead of food. So this corn's going to hopefully use for cow feed, hog feed, and but there's no regular hog farmers. Everybody used to pick their corn and feed their own cattle and sell the cattle and that. And there's no stockyards in East St. Louis anymore to hold to. There's no butchers. All these jobs we need to bring back to America and make it great. We need to get people, that's the thing, we're trucking and hauling everything to other countries. Of course, other countries will be growing stuff too. But we're not getting the hay in the fields anymore, and that's why I was a hay farmer. Well, you having fun?
Yeah. Looks like torpedoes.
Yeah.
Going through the corn. Sorry I called it a tractor instead of a combine.
That's all right. You didn't know any better. You know, the thing of it is, a lot of people don't speak up and say what they think. And people don't say, I know that's a combine. They'll let you think it's a tractor all the time. So, you know, everybody's scared to ask questions today. They don't want to be stupid.
That's right.
And the definition of stupid is making the same mistake over and over again. So if you don't know any better and you do something wrong, you don't want to do it again. That's it. Stupid people keep making the same mistake over and over again.
Yep.
And I always like John Wayne's saying it. You know, life's hard enough the way it is, but it's really hard when you're stupid. And that makes a lot of sense. And common sense is hard to come by, but it comes by very easily in farming. You know which way to turn bolts, nuts, and the skills are out here. And today's kids are not getting today's skills that they need. That's out here. So that's kind of where we're at for right now.
9 minutes. What do you want to do?
I think we'll just call it quit, or either you speed up to just shut it off and we unload.